Well, it's the 18th of August 2019 and they're going to talk about climate change. One of the little subjects I hate to hear about because it's not going to mean a thing in the coming weeks or months, and certainly not before too long, because there will be a major conflict, perhaps between the United States and China, or initially there might be a conflict between the United States and Iran, which will expand. But let's have a look at a bit of this.
It's fantastic to be here for the Pacific Islands Forum.
It's very different, you know, to many of the other forums there are around the world.
The Pacific is our family.
It is truly a family gathering.
We've very much been received as an equal family member.
We say family is kaina, or we say it as whanau. You've heard me describe it as a family on many occasions.
This is our Pacific family.
We are family. I got all my sisters with me.
Tuvalu has been described as a canary in the coal mine for climate change as rising seas threaten to overwhelm the small island nation.
We hear.
And just before I put a little bit more of this on there to illustrate some points, here's the Labor Party spokesman, or I should say spokeswoman in this case, Penny Wong. And she carries on the same as a lot of the ABC leftist television network and radio network does about climate change. As I've been saying in recent days, any breakout of war will end all discussion on climate change and global warming and all this sort of stuff. Well, put a bit more on, and later on we'll see what occurs. And anyone who thinks that I'm wishing for a war is quite wrong, of course. And I wish I'd be wrong. But I've observed what's been going on. Australia is being required or requested to go and sail past within the 12-mile limit of these fake islands in the South China Sea, and we'll definitely be sending a ship or two to the Straits of Hormuz to back up the United States and Britain in the so-called freedom of navigation exercises, and no one should be surprised that an Australian ship is sunk, and of course Iran will be blamed, and I can't say much about that other than maybe it is, and maybe someone else will sink the ship to get things moving. And there are high-placed people in the United States and in Israel that want a war with Iran, and what do you think would happen after that? Don't forget Russia's Iran's allies. So let's just proceed on a little bit with this.
Morrison government when it comes to climate change. New Zealand will do its bit, and we have an expectation that everyone else will as well.
If you're going to step up, you've got to show up, and Australia's going to show up.
This trip to Tuvalu certainly won't be a holiday for Scott Morrison.
We are family.
We'll just give Australia a moment. Showing off with their nice shiny plane.
Big deal.
Citizens,
Just in case the shiny one breaks down.
in terms of
Fool. Well,
I think it's Australia again.
no wonder Alan Jones of radio in Sydney
The government talks a lot about
urged the Prime Minister to put a sock down the throat of that Jacinda Ardern in New Zealand. That's a bit rude, it's a bit rough language, but we know what he
The
means.
climate change statement doesn't rule out new coal mines.
Island leaders had wanted the forum's agreed communique to talk of a climate change crisis.
The hopes of small island nations to get support for stronger action on climate change have been dashed.
We're all completely in agreement. There are nations whose nationals are out stealing the Pacific's fish.
Lengthy negotiations led to Pacific nations reluctantly accepting a watered-down position.
You are concerned about saving your economy. I'm concerned about saving my people.
I've enjoyed the time immensely, and right now I'm looking to go and enjoy a bit of time with our hosts. So thank you all very much.